Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. This is your host ISTUDYPRICE and we are in new week and it is Monday today. Hello Pranshu, welcome to the live stream. So let's see how the daily time frame is looking right now. As we can see on the daily, we can see this current daily candle took the previous day and the previous day high and low both. Now here we can see how this previous candle closed bullish and engulfed this previous candle on the weekly time frame. So it was a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly time frame, and today it is Monday and we can see how price took this previous day high first, and after that it took the previous day low as well, came back into this bullish fair value gap on the daily time frame. So here we have this bullish fair value gap on the daily time frame. So let me annotate this as BC on the daily time frame, and let's just adjust the visibility. We will not say this on the minutes, hourly. We will only see this on the daily time frame. Okay, let's just adjust this. Okay, so we have this bullish fair value gap on the daily time frame. Let's just adjust this on 4 hour. Let's just set on this 4 hour time frame. Okay, so on the 4 hour time frame we can see price left this big fair value gap, and after leaving this fair value gap price came back into this and got rejection from this 4 hour fair value gap. So here we can see on the 15-minute time frame, price took this previous day high and made this new low on in basically just before the London session. So we have high of London here. So price have already took this London low here. So we would see a reversal into those fair value gaps after the opening. As we have seen, price is currently in bullish fair value gap on daily time frame. So there is news at 10 a.m. Eastern. So price have already took the buy side liquidity on the higher time frame. As we can see, NASDAQ took this previous day high and previous week high as well, and took previous day low as well, came back into this bullish fair value gap. So for the AM session, I can see only buys because we have this time based liquidity here, this London high, because the sell side on the higher time frame have been already swept. So let's just see what ES is doing. So on the daily time frame, we can see ES also took this previous day high and previous week high as well, and currently is in this bullish fair value gap, which is daily time frame PD array, bullish PD array. So both ES and NASDAQ moving same. and market just opened up 2 minutes before. Let's see how price will deliver to this London session high. Yeah, for now we have this clean drawn liquidity, which is London high. Good morning, Malik. Welcome to the live stream. So on the 1 minute time frame, we can see how price took this previous lows. So on the 3 minute time frame, this could be the potential area for the breaker. Let's just wait for this current 3 minute candle. So if I will mark this bullish candle, this will be our breaker on the 5 minute time frame, and previous 5 minute candle just closed above this. Breaker. So let's just see. Yes, I will take this entry if the price will come back into this breaker area. I will take that entry. Hello, please let me know if you can hear me. So basically we were looking for in the price to go higher to take this London high, but price is making new low here after the opening. And on the other hand, let's move on to the ES and see what ES is doing. So we can see ES is strong if we will compare this to NASDAQ. So NASDAQ made a new low after the opening. Price didn't move as we were expecting to move. After making this high, price is moving to the downside. Already took this low after the opening. And on the other hand, we can see ES is still stronger than NASDAQ, whereas NASDAQ took this low. So I was looking for this London high to be taken, but price just reversed before this London high and now moving to the downside. So I was more concerned about the London high because we can see just above the London high we have this clean price section on the left side. So we can say that this will be a low resistance area if price will go above or go higher. So this first 15-minute candle will close in like 10 seconds, and the opening range will be set. So here we have opening range high, and this is going to be opening range low. Yes, high and low of the 15-minute candle. First 15-minute candle after the opening. So here we can see a good retracement back to these highs. This is a good volume. Yes, we also have this bullish fair value gap down here, and price is failing this inversion fair value gap. So I will definitely try this inversion fair value gap. Let's see if we will take the entry here. The stop loss should be here and target this. So basically the risk to reward ratio is very low on this trade. So I will just wait for another setup because the risk to reward ratio is very low on this trade. But we can tape rate this setup. I will not take any trade. So price is heavily bullish right now and not making any retracement back to these bullish fair value gaps. I am not in because of the risk to reward. So this setup is basically offering us like 1 into almost 1 into 1 hour. So that's why I am not considering this setup to take. Yeah, I believe that ISM data will move price higher further. So this was a good idea. Here we can see how this inverted fair value gap basically played out. So London High is now taken by the price. So this was the single opportunity on the 1 minute time frame, this inverted fair value gap entry, but I didn't enter on this trade because of the risk to reward ratio. Risk to reward ratio was very low on this setup. So we have only 1 minute left until the ISM data will come. So let's see how this 1 hour candle is looking right now. We can see a rejection from the from this 1 hour fair value gap, or this is also a 4 hour fair value gap. So as I have explained to you guys after the opening, that the first or the next probable target could be this London high, because price have already took the previous day low and took the London session low as well. So this was the next draw on liquidity, which was this London high, and you can see how price booked this high. So next 1 hour candle starts now. So this could be a easy 2 hour trade if we so this was the idea behind the setup. This could be a 2 hour trade if we could hold this trade until this candle. So this previous 1 hour candle closed bullish and engulfed all of these previous candles. So we can say that we would probably see the bullish price action on this current 1 hour candle. Let's see if we will get a good chance to enter the buys. Yes, look, I will wait for another 20 minutes. I will not enter in the markets immediately after the news. I will still wait for a clean setup. So the last month, I think I took only 7 to 8 trades, and the win rate was about above 80%. And now we are in December. Let's see how frequently we will get the trades. So right now price came back into this London high, got support from this bullish fair value gap on the 5-minute time frame. So right now I am waiting for the next macro, the 1020 macro, and then we will plan our entry. So this current 15-minute candle will end in like 2.5 minutes, and we can see how price is struggling to take a direction here. So this current 15-minute candle is with smaller body, and it has only 2 minutes left. Price is getting rejection from the high here, still struggling to make this, to move this candle higher. Price is still struggling, so this candle will end in like 5 seconds, and this is more of a indecisive candle. As we can see, it is having wicks on the both side. We can call this as a spin bar candle. So the next macro will start in like 4 minutes. Then I will plan the next entry. Until that, we will just observe the price action. So let's see if this current 15-minute candle will rebalance this fair value gap, this one. So basically this area is very confusing. As you can see, candle having wicks on the both side, downside and the upside, you can see. So here we can see we have this SMT with ES, whereas ES made a new low. So this SMT is based on the 1 minute time frame. So we have this inversion here, and our next macro will start in like 1 minute. So on the 5 minute time frame, we can see how price is rejecting from this area. So these last 4 to 5 candles, 5 minute candles, are basically having the wicks. So price couldn't close above this bearish fair value gap, still struggling to go higher. As we can see, last 4 to 5 minutes candle have these wicks. So if you are not confident about the price action, you should not enter in the market, as I am not confident right now to take buys, because we can see the rejection from the upside. तो यहाँ पे जो नेक्स्ट मैक्रो है हमारा 10-20 वो स्टार्ट हो चुका है, और इसमें जो पॉसिबल एंट्री थी वो बाय साइड की थी जो हम देख रहे थे, पर हम इसमें यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं कि लास्ट जो 4 to 5 कैंडल्स थी 5 मिनट टाइम फ्रेम पे, यहाँ पे ये विक्स क्रिएट कर रही थी, और यहाँ से हमें बाय साइड की तरफ से रिजेक्शन थी। तो इसीलिए हम जो है अभी स्टिल वेट कर रहे हैं फॉर अ क्लीनर मूव एंड क्लीनर सेटअप। तो प्राइस जो है इस लंदन हाई पे वापस जो है इसको रीटेस्ट कर रही है, लंदन हाई को, और 15 मिनट टाइम फ्रेम पे हम देख लेते हैं कि प्राइस, और 15 मिनट टाइम फ्रेम पे प्राइस जो है ये इस बुलिश फेयर वैली गैप में दोबारा से आई है, इस वाले में, इस बुलिश फेयर वैली गैप में। तो लेट्स सी अब यहाँ से प्राइस जो है वो किस तरह से रिएक्ट करती है इस बुलिश फेयर वैली गैप से। तो ओपनिंग के बाद एक जस्ट ये एक सिंगल अपॉर्चुनिटी थी जो कि अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी थी मार्केट ने जो प्रोवाइड की है। यहाँ पे ये इन्वर्टेड फेयर वैली गैप बनाया, लेकिन इसको हमने ट्रेड नहीं किया क्योंकि हम ये लंदन हाई को यहाँ पे टारगेट कर रहे थे और ये रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड रेशो यहाँ पे जो था वो कम था, इसलिए मैंने यहाँ पे एंट्री नहीं ली। लेकिन ये फेयर वैली गैप पे आप देख सकते हैं ये जो सेटअप था बेसिकली ये प्ले हुआ है, और अगर यहाँ तक इस कैंडल तक इसको होल्ड करते तो ये एक अच्छी 2 आवर ट्रेड थी। Please do let me know if you have any question about the markets or psychology। अगर आपका कोई क्वेश्चन है मार्केट के बारे में और ट्रेडिंग साइकोलॉजी के हवाले से, अगर आपको कोई क्वेश्चन है तो आप पूछ सकते हैं चैट बॉक्स के अंदर। और अगर आपने अभी ज्वाइन किया है इसको लाइव स्ट्रीम को, तो हम बेसिकली यहाँ पे नैस्डैक को ट्रेड कर रहे हैं और आईसीटी कॉन्सेप्ट्स को हम अप्लाई कर रहे हैं चार्ट्स के ऊपर। तो अगर आप ये लाइव स्ट्रीम देख रहे हैं साउथ एशिया से, तो चैट बॉक्स में कमेंट करें और इस लाइव स्ट्रीम को भी लाइक करें। So this current 15-minute candle will close in like 3 minutes. Let's see how this 15-minute bullish fair value gap will react. So here we have this bullish fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame, this one. I'm still waiting patiently for the nice and clean setup, and this previous 15-minute candle almost closed below the 50% level of this bullish fair value gap. So this current 15-minute candle is very crucial. Let's see if this current 15-minute candle will invert this fair value gap or will go higher. I'm still waiting. Because you have to be patient when you are waiting for the right setup. Because market does not test your knowledge, market does test your temperament. So price moving to the downside with a good volume, and I didn't see any good setup for the longs, and we can see price is selling off after making this high at 1013. So I wasn't interested in taking sells, that's why I did not enter in this price leg. तो ये टोटली नॉर्मल है अगर आप कोई प्राइस मूव मिस कर रहे हैं और आपका सेटअप उसमें नहीं था और आपका बायस भी नहीं था उस डायरेक्शन में, तो इट इज़ टोटली नॉर्मल। आपको जो है वो इसमें वो फीलिंग्स नहीं होनी चाहिए फोमो की कि मैं आप जो है वो कुछ मिस कर रहे हैं। देखिए आप उस प्राइस लाइक को एनालाइज करें कि क्या वो आपकी डायरेक्शन थी। अगर वो आपकी डायरेक्शन थी तो क्या उसमें वो सेटअप था जिसको आप ट्रेड करना चाह रहे थे। तो अगर उसमें वो वैलिड सेटअप हो आपका तो आप उसको ज़रूर जर्नल कर लें और अपने पास उसको सेव करें। अदरवाइज़ उसमें आपको जो है वो ये फीलिंग्स नहीं आनी चाहिए, फियर्स ऑफ मिसिंग आउट कि आप कुछ ना कुछ मिस कर रहे हैं। ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं कि प्राइस किस तरह से ये फेयर वैली गैप को फेल कर रही है और ये ब्रेकर भी बना रही है यहाँ पे इस जगह पे। तो लेट्स सी अगर प्राइस इसके ऊपर क्लोज करती है देन हम इसको ब्रेकर कहेंगे। यहाँ पे ये भी इन्वर्जन है हमारे पास। So this could be next possible breaker if the price will close its candle above this. So you can ask question here, why you did not consider this inversion? Because if I will take the entry on the first inversion, my stop loss will be like here, and to target 2 hour, so I have to hold my trade until this high. I am not very confident about this setup, because if I will move on to the 5-minute time frame, and let me show you one thing. So this was the 15-minute bullish fair value gap. Let me just mark this 15-minute bullish fair value gap like this. So we have this bullish fair value gap, and if I will take you to the 5-minute time frame, you can see how this candle closed its body below this 15-minute bullish fair value gap, right? And now creating this breaker here, so we can take the entry on this breaker. So let's say if we will take the entry here, our stop loss should be here and target 2 hour like this. So I will wait for the price to retest this breaker, then I will take this entry, and stop loss will be here. So I am waiting for the price to come back in this breaker here. Let's see if it will give us a chance to enter in this trade, or it will move without us like this. No, I will only consider the entry on the upper quadrant of this breaker because price have already rebalanced this first inversion and also came back into this inversion, this lower one. So if price is bullish, then it should not go below this candle low. तो यहाँ पे ब्रेकर के जो ये अपर क्वाड्रेंट है इसी पे जो है इसकी नेक्स्ट एंट्री होगी, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हमने देखा है कि ये जो इन्वर्जन बनाई थी यहाँ पे प्राइस ने, ये वाली, इसको मैं कलर चेंज कर देता हूँ, ठीक है। तो ये जो इन्वर्जन थी इसको भी रीबैलेंस किया है और इसके नीचे जो इन्वर्जन थी इसको भी प्राइस ने दोबारा रीबैलेंस किया है और फिर उसके बाद ये ब्रेकर क्रिएट किया है। तो अगर प्राइस बुलिश है तो प्राइस को इसके लो से नीचे नहीं जाना चाहिए, ये यहाँ पे जो रीबैलेंस किया है इसको। So we have this small fair value gap within this breaker. If I can mark here, this one. Let me add one thing here. We will also learn about the trade management here. If the price will break above this high, then I will move my stop loss to these lows, right? And I will lower my risk. It's not a good sign if price is spending more time in this breaker. So currently we are in this trade. We have took entry on this 1 minute breaker like this. So as I have explained before, why I have entered on this breaker, because before this breaker price failed these two bearish fair value gaps, and after failing those fair value gaps, price came back into this as well. That means price rebalanced immediately after creating this inversion fair value gaps, right? So that means the price is balanced here, right? And it should not come back lower further. And after that, we have seen how price created this breaker on the 1 minute time frame, and we also have this fair value gap within this bullish fair value gap, bullish breaker. सो यहाँ पे एक चीज़ और मैं ऐड कर दूँ कि यहाँ पे आपने साथ में ट्रेड मैनेजमेंट भी सीखनी है। जैसे ही प्राइस ये हाई ब्रेक करती है तो हम अपना स्टॉप लॉस जो है वो इस लो के नीचे मूव कर देंगे और अपना जो रिस्क है उसको कम कर देंगे, ठीक है। until the price break this high, we will wait. So price almost took this high. Now I will move my stop loss to these lows, just below these lows. As you can see, price is aggressively moving to this single high. So here we can see price took this single high on the 1 minute time frame, and it was a good win. तो यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं कि प्राइस किस तरह से एग्रेसिवली जो है वो यहाँ पे उसने ये ऑफ़र किया बाय साइड लिक्विडिटी, और किस तरह से इसको बुक किया बाय साइड लिक्विडिटी को, और हमने इस ब्रेकर के ऊपर एंट्री ली थी। और इसको मैंने पहले एक्सप्लेन भी किया था। अगर आप न्यू हैं इस लाइव स्ट्रीम पे तो आप स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर दें। हम लोग डेली बेसिस के ऊपर इसको ट्रेड करते हैं नैस्डैक को, और आईसीटी कॉन्सेप्ट्स को हम अप्लाई करते हैं चार्ट्स पे। So if you are new with the ICT concepts, then you should come daily on this live stream. आप डेली इस लाइव स्ट्रीम के ऊपर आईसीटी कॉन्सेप्ट्स को सीख सकते हैं बहुत ही सिंपलेस्ट वे के अंदर। Please let me know in the chat if you took this trade. So it is a good win in front of you guys on the live stream. Please comment in the chat if you took this trade with me. So it was a good win on the live stream on YouTube. We took this trade on the breaker, and I have explained this breaker in front of you guys on live stream. So TP was hit. It was a good 3-hour trade. Well done, well done. So liquidity hunters took this trade with us. We have Malik with us. We have Luke with us. So it was a good trade overall. तो यहाँ पे दो ट्रेड्स जो हैं वो मैंने एक्सप्लेन किए हैं। यहाँ पे ये फर्स्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी थी आफ्टर द ओपनिंग। यहाँ पे इसको मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया था। ये इन्वर्टेड फेयर वैली गैप के ऊपर ये हमारी फेयर वैल्यू इन्वर्टेड फेयर वैली गैप के ऊपर ये एंट्री थी हमारी। Yes, do yes, look, I am done for the day. I will end this stream in like 10 to 15 minutes, because this is how I trade. I only take one or two trades a day, and after taking one or two trades, I will end my day. And I am basically practicing this for like 4 years now. So, so I have shown you guys in live stream that how we can trade live markets, how we can plan our trades. So here on this stream we have learned about the setting the bias for the day. As you can see, I didn't enter on this price leg because I was looking for the bias. My bias was bullish, right? So I was confident about taking the trades in buy direction, right? So that's why I didn't enter any sell trade here and waited for the right setup in my direction. So this is how you should practice markets, because I have mentioned before, markets does not test your knowledge. Markets actually does test your patience and your temperament. So if you are a patient trader and you have a good temperament, then you will eventually get profitable in the markets. So I have I have shown you guys that how you can manage your trade, how you should move your stop loss, how you should set your target to take profits. So it is 11 a.m. now, and we took this beautiful 3-hour trade on the live stream. So if you are new to this live stream, we trade daily New York session and we apply ICT concepts on the charts. So if you are eager to learn about the ICT concept, then you should come to the live stream daily. I hope you learn something from this live stream. So this is it for today's live stream. See you on the next one. Take care. Bye everyone.